السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعزائنا طلاب مدارس تبوك النموذجية الأهلية المرحلة الثانوية الصف الثالث، أهلا بكم في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية. نتمنى لكم فائدة عظيمة من خلال متابعة أعمالنا اللي بتقدمها لكم المدارس من خلال قناتنا التعليمية. واسمحوا لنا نبدأ. حضر كتاب الطالب جنبك وتفتحوا على يونت 4. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Let's start our lesson today. Unit 4. Our objectives today: number 1, reading for fun; 2, learning new words; 3, learning how to describe persons. دي أهداف درس اليوم يا شباب، لازم في نهاية الدرس نكون محققينها إن شاء رب العالمين. Okay. First, let's start with vocab. Personality. What does this word mean? Remember its meaning? Yeah, it comes from person. So personality means, that's right, شخصية. Exercise number 1. Work with a partner. What are the opposites of these words? You know the word opposites? Yeah, محتاجين عكس الكلمات. So opposites معناها عكس. Clever. Think of the opposite of clever. Friendly. Hardworking. Patient. Polite. Quiet. Serious. Tidy. Yes. Have you found the opposites? Yes. Clever. What's the opposite of clever? Yes, stupid. When you describe someone that he is clever, I think you describe the other person that he is stupid or dumb. Friendly. What's the opposite of friendly? Yes, that's right. I hear someone say unfriendly. You are right, correct. Hardworking. When you describe someone that he is hardworking, you mean that the other person is? Yes, lazy. Hardworking is the opposite of lazy. Patient. How can we form the opposite of patient? Yeah, impatient. That's right. Polite. The word polite. Yes, impolite or rude. Quiet. When you describe someone that he is quiet, you have a quiet cat. You have a quiet animal in the house. Yeah. Noisy. Your little brother is noisy. Serious. What's the opposite of serious? Fun-loving. محب للضحك. Tidy. I think you all know the opposite of tidy. Yes, that's right, untidy. And also messy is opposite of tidy. Let's go to the second exercise. Read this description of Hassan's personality. وقلنا personality من شوية يعني شخصية. Do you think you would like Hassan or not, and why not? Yeah, you have time to read this passage about Hassan and find words that you know about describing characters. ازاي توصف شخصية أحد الأشخاص. شوف الكلمات اللي انت تعرفها في ازاي تقدر توصف بيها حد. You have time to look at this text. It describes Hassan. Yes. Line 3. He is usually quite reserved. Yeah. This sentence describes Hassan. He is usually quite reserved. So what does reserved mean? Yes, معنى كلمة reserved يا شباب هنا. Yeah, he doesn't tell anyone what he feels. He doesn't tell secrets to anyone. He doesn't reveal his secrets. لا يكشف أسراره. لا يكشف نواياه. He is reserved. كتوم. شخص كتوم. Okay. What else? فكر تاني في جملة كده. Yeah, he doesn't usually talk to many people. Yeah, especially if he has never met them before. Okay, يبقى أول صفة طلعنا بيها من التكست اللي قدامك كلمة reserved. He is usually quite reserved. Okay, نشوف بعد كده. Yes, look at this text. Yeah, sensitive. He is very sensitive. Tactful person. Yes, كويس. Tactful person معناها شخص لبق. He talks well. Yeah, في كمان صفة هناك. He is quite mature. Mature يعني ناضج أو عاقل. Yeah, he is really gifted. كويس. ممتاز. اللي أخد باله he is really gifted too. وفي الأسفل كمان he is so modest. ممتاز. وآخر كلمة talented يا شباب معناها موهوب، ومودست معناها متواضع. يبقى he is very sensitive, tactful person. He is quite mature. He is really gifted, and he is so modest, and he is talented. What else? Yeah. His favorite type of poetry is classical. Yeah, الصفة المهمة بقى he is quite broad-minded. And type of poetry as long as it's good. I don't want to give the idea that Hassan is perfect though. Perfect is quite a nervous person. Nervous يعني شخص عصبي. أكيد انتوا عارفين nervous. Okay. After you have read this text, do you like the personality of Hassan or not? So please write down your opinion under this video, please. Let's go to the exercise after that. Yes. Stubborn عنيد. شخص عنيد. Whenever we disagree about something, he never wants to admit that he is wrong. Okay. Exercise 3. Match the words in bold in the text with their opposites. Big-headed. Easygoing. Flexible. Immature. Narrow-minded. Outgoing. We need the opposites of these words. You have time. Big-headed. Do you remember the opposite? Yeah, big-headed, modest. Easygoing, nervous. Yeah, that's right. Flexible, what's the opposite? stubborn, عنيد. شخص مرن عكسها عنيد. immature عكسها أكيد بنحذف ال IM. mature. narrow minded, broad minded, outgoing, reserved. self confident عكسها insecure. slow is the opposite of gifted. tactless is the opposite of tactful. Okay, you are very excellent. So exercise number 4. From each pair of adjectives, choose the one that describes you the best. You can qualify the adjective with very, quite, or a little bit. Do you remember the adjectives we talk about, Hassan? So which is suitable for you? Which describes you the best? Reserved. Yeah, I'm quite outgoing. Okay, let's go to the second or the next exercise. Number 5. If you have time, and I think you have time today or these days, to talk with a partner about the adjectives you see or you choose. Does your partner agree or not? So you can do that with each other. Let's go to the 6th exercise. Decide which adjective in each pair below has a positive meaning and which has a negative meaning. Use a dictionary if necessary. هنشوف يا ولاد لو الجملة positive أو الجملة negative. الصفة اللي عندك تتناسب تكون positive or negative. Yes, you have time. 30 seconds for each sentence. Ambitious, pushy. Ambitious, pushy. Yeah, ambitious, positive, pushy, negative. Self-confident, arrogant, which is negative and which is positive. Yes, self-confident is positive, but arrogant is negative. 3. Bossy, assertive. Yes, bossy is negative, but assertive is positive. 4. Frank and brusque. Frank and brusque. Yes, also you have time. Frank is positive, but brusque اللي معناها فظ أو جاف في التعامل نسميها negative. The last one, tight-fisted, fragile. Yeah, tight-fisted negative, but fragile is positive. Okay. Yes, read this and try to do what you have understood of these words. Yes, this is the last of our lesson today. Please refer to page 73 and do the exercise there. Please write down your comments under the video. If you have any question, please write it down and we can help you also. See you later. Thank you.